Okay, so I'm live. This is my video diary, and I really should make it a post because I want more people to see it. It's not personal. I mean, if you flunk out calculus, and I call you dumb, it doesn't mean I'm calling you a thief or a crook or anything. If you flunk calculus, or if you take religious studies and you flunk, you get an F. I call you dumb. Doesn't mean you're a rapist or anything. So Greta Vosper, the atheist minister, right, who is part of the United Church of Canada, she's sort of like, she says, I'm atheist now. I don't believe in God. Not only that, but she thinks like the historical accuracy of the Bible is sort of like, didn't happen. Like, she doesn't believe in Jesus. I'm not so much here for that, but here's why she's dumb. Okay. One, Greta Vosper, I believe she's a minister, but she's not like celibate. I believe she has a husband, right? And she went to seminary school. So basically, she's an ordinary woman with a career in the church. She's not celibate. She has a husband. She went to seminary school, which is basically university, like where they just teach, Christian stuff, right? And then she went out, she got a job. She had to find a job at church, right? Like, if you go to seminary school, it's like teachers college. They don't just give you a job. You have to go out there and find one. So she went to seminary school, which is like a university for Christianity. And then when she graduated, she went out there and she got a job, and then she got married. She's just a woman with a career in the church, right? Who like had a midlife crisis, and now she says she doesn't believe in God. She wrote a bestseller about like how to be a better person. She wants to be an Oprah. She wants to be like Anthony Robbins, or she wants to be like Anthony Robbins. She wants to be like Joyce Meyer. She wants to be like Joel Osteen. She just wants to be like a popular coach. She wants to be like Deepak Chopra. And so she says she like one day she wakes up and she does a 180 and she says, I no longer believe in God. I'm going to use like a little bit of like Napoleon Hill and a little bit of Dale Carnegie and maybe even a little bit of Oprah and Pamela Shuljo. I'm going to create this thing. And I don't believe in like the historical accuracy of the Bible. It's not like I had to give up anything. I'm not celibate, right? I'm just a career woman, right, who found a job at like a church, and they can't fire me for some reason. I'm not a great philosopher like Calvin or some of those ones that she presumes she's equal to. She's always going around saying, I'm like one of those great Calvinistic thinkers who redefined Christianity. She's no such thing. She's a nincompoop who had a midlife crisis. She can't even figure that out on her own. She just had a midlife crisis. She went to University of Christianity. She found a job. She got married. Maybe even she got kids. And now she renounced God. And then she says the Bible is not accurate and they can't fire her, or that they're unable to. She's just a career woman. Right? She's just a career woman. All right? And then on top of Dr. Phil, right? And then, okay, I'll tell you a thing about religion, any religion, right? You start with the word God, like the idea of God, whatever language it's in, you start with the idea of God. And then your whole life, you work backwards to understand. You don't start like from the beginning, like Jesus, and then discover God. God's already discovered. That's religion. You start one day, you start with the idea of God, and the entire rest of your life, you have to work backwards to understand. That's religion. You don't start from nothing. You don't start at like these things, these objects, and create God for humanity. Really smart people. You have to give it up for those smart people who are smarter than anybody alive because they found God. They're the ones, before Jesus, before God, you stare at all these things. Say they had like lamps and furniture and sofas. And so before God, they're staring at these things. And all of a sudden, it dawned on them, the idea of God. And then, they worked it out, and it's all, religion. And then the rest of your life, they give you this subject of God. And you, no matter how smart you think you are, the rest of your life you spend working backwards to understand what they mean. You don't just sit here with your cushion and you go from this to God. No, from God to this. All right? That's religion. All right? Because nobody since has been that smart, including Greta Vosper. She is fucking not smart. I just trained everybody out.